All right, folks. Today we're diving into one of the most underrated corners of the firearm world. Affordable 9mm carbines, tailored especially for our seasoned shooters out there. That's right. We're talking about wallet-friendly options all under $700 stat are perfect for anyone looking for minimal recoil. No fuss controls, and smooth operation that won't strain the hands or the joints. Whether you're a lifelong shooter scaling back on weight, or just getting into carbines for the first time, this list is built just for you. And hey, if this sounds like your kind of content, make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop with our latest senior-friendly firearm picks. Starting us off at number 10 is a fresh face for 2025, the Wilson Combat SBR9 Lightweight. Priced just under our $700 ceiling at $695. This carbine isn't just sleek, it's smart. Wilson Combat clearly had ergonomics and ease of handling top of mind when designing this model, and it absolutely shows. Weighing only 5.2 pounds, this is one of the lightest pistol caliber carbines on the market, perfect for shooters who want something that's easy to carry and maneuver without sacrificing performance. Now here's what really makes it shine for seniors. It features Wilson's brand new Easy Slide charging system, which requires 35% less force than standard charging handles. That's a serious game changer for folks with reduced grip strength or arthritis. And reloading? A breeze. This thing runs on standard Glock mags and even ships with one of Wilson's quick-load magazines, which has lighter spring tension so it's way easier to load without fighting the follower. The SBR9 also comes equipped with a 4-position adjustable stock that lets you fine-tune the fit to your shoulder, plus a premium recoil pad to keep things soft and comfortable with every shot. And forget complicated optics, it comes with a built-in high-vis fiber optic sight system that works brilliantly in almost any lighting. No batteries required. What we love, ultra lightweight at just 5.2 pounds, your arms will thank you after a long-range day. Reduced force charging system is a godsend for weaker hands. Superb ergonomics and easy-to-use controls across the board. Compatible with Glock mags, and includes a user-friendly reduced tension magazine. Great iron sights that don't need batteries, just bright and simple target acquisition. Backed by Wilson's lifetime warranty and excellent customer support. What to watch out for? It's flirting with the top of the budget range at $695. As a new release, some models might be on backorder due to early demand. Some replacement parts may be proprietary and a bit pricier. A few early users mentioned the mag release can be stiff out of the box. Coming in strong at number 9 is the Ruger PC Carbine Gen 3, clocking in at around $645 for early 2025. Now this is a model that proves sometimes the third time really is the charm. Ruger listened closely to user feedback, especially from older shooters, and made a handful of smart, senior-friendly upgrades that seriously elevate this carbine. Weighing 6.1 pounds, it's a tad heavier than some ultra-light competitors. But Ruger more than makes up for it with their updated internal buffer system, which drastically softens recoil. Shooting this thing feels smooth, gentle, and far less fatiguing over time, perfect for aging shoulders. One of the standout upgrades is the all-new ambidextrous, non-reciprocating charging handle, now mounted farther forward on the handguard. It's easier to reach and operate, no matter your dominant hand. But it gets even better. Ruger also introduced a new trigger group that drops the pull weight down to a light, crisp 3.5 pounds, improving accuracy and reducing finger strain. The controls are ambidextrous across the board. The takedown process is tool-free, and it's compatible with both Ruger SR series and Glock magazines. This is an incredibly versatile, well-thought-out platform that balances weight, performance, and usability in a way that feels tailor-made for older hands and eyes. Highlights incredibly low felt recoil, thanks to Ruger's custom buffer system. Ambidextrous controls and charging handle make operation a breeze for everyone. Compatible with both Ruger and Glock mags, major bonus for existing owners. Tool-free takedown for quick and painless cleaning. Crisp 3.5-pound trigger is perfect for those with limited finger strength. Ghost ring sights are bright, easy to adjust, and built for quick target acquisition. Drawbacks: heavier than some competitors at just over 6 pounds. Needs a little lubrication now and then to stay silky smooth. The stock release button can be a bit sticky when brand new. Only available in black, no high-vis or contrast options for easier visual tracking. Sliding into number 8 is the radically redesigned Kel-Tec Sub2000 Easy Lock. With a friendly $599 price tag and a game-changing folding system. Let's be real, while the original Sub2000 was beloved for its compactness, deploying it could feel like solving a Rubik's Cube with mittens on. But Kel-Tec listened, and for 2025, they've introduced a one-handed Easy Lock system that's nothing short of genius. Tap the release, and the carbine practically unfolds itself, like some kind of sci-fi gadget, fast, smooth, and zero struggle. Weighing a featherlight 4.8 pounds. The Easy Lock is ideal for seniors who need a carbine that's super easy to carry, store, and deploy in a pinch. Folded down, it shrinks to just 16.5 inches, making it small enough to slip into most backpacks, glove compartments, or bedside organizers. That's everyday carry convenience with serious firepower. Kel-Tec also made key ergonomic upgrades, like enlarging the charging handle and mag release, which are a blessing for arthritic fingers. They also swapped out the old cheek weld for a more padded, comfortable one. Combine that with the updated sights featuring a bright high-vis front post, and you've got a carbine that's not only easy on the body, but fast on target. Highlights: just 4.8 pounds, the lightest carbine on our list so far. Folds down to 16.5 inches, perfect for discreet storage or transport. Enlarged controls are easy to operate, even with limited dexterity. Compatible with multiple mag types, depending on the variant. High visibility front sight makes aiming fast and intuitive. Affordable price without cutting corners on innovation. Drawbacks: thin buttstock means you'll feel a bit more recoil than heavier models. Fewer attachment points for lights, slings, or optics. Polymer construction feels a bit less premium than metal builds. Mounting optics shortens your sight radius due to the folding design. At number 7, we're talking about a refined classic with a brand new twist, the Beretta CX4 Storm Adaptive. Landing in 2025 with a price tag of $679. This isn't just a minor refresh, it's a thoughtful redesign that puts senior shooters front and center. Beretta took the beloved CX4 and outfitted it with their adaptive control system, making it one of the most customizable and ergonomic carbines available today. What makes this version stand out? For starters, the controls are fully reversible and tunable, allowing users to tailor the bolt handle and mag release for their exact hand strength and dominant side. If you've got arthritis, reduced grip strength, or limited mobility, you'll appreciate the effort. Beretta made here the controls require about 40% less force to manipulate compared to standard designs. That's a huge deal. Weighing 5.7 pounds, the CX4 Adaptive hits a sweet spot, not too heavy to handle comfortably, but solid enough to tame recoil. Beretta even shifted the center of gravity slightly forward, which noticeably reduces muzzle flip and helps you stay on target for faster, more accurate follow-ups. The stock is equipped with comfort grip panels that offer a secure hold without forcing you to white-knuckle it. And in terms of mag compatibility, your covered Beretta 92 mags are standard, and PX4 mags work too with the included adapter. Highlights: fully adjustable and reversible controls tailored for limited dexterity. Minimal pressure required for operation, ideal for aging hands. Balanced design helps reduce muzzle rise during repeated shots. Comfortable synthetic stock with anti-slip grip zones. Accepts both Beretta 92 and PX4 mags, adapter included. Ambidextrous ejection makes it truly lefty-friendly. Drawbacks: Slightly bulky profile may feel clunky to smaller-framed shooters. Limited aftermarket support for mods or cosmetic upgrades. Priced at the higher end of the budget bracket. Only works with specific Beretta mags, not as universal as Glock-compatible platforms. Sliding into number 6 is the No Frills all-function Hi-Point 995 TS Plus, and at just $389. It's by far the most wallet-friendly option on our entire list. But here's the kicker. Hi-Point didn't just slap a plus on the name and call it a day. This updated model delivers real improvements that matter, especially for older shooters who want dependability without draining their bank account. Right off the bat, this carbine feels built like a tank. Weighing 6.25 pounds. It's a bit on the heavier side. But that extra mass works in your favor. It soaks up recoil and makes each shot feel smoother. The new ergonomic grip features finger grooves that actually make it comfortable to hold, even for hands that might be less steady. The enlarged charging handle is another great touch for seniors, offering better leverage and easier manipulation. Hi-Point also gave the 995 TS Plus a recoil buffer system straight from the factory, cutting felt recoil by close to 30% compared to earlier models. Add in the high-visibility yellow front sight, and this thing becomes a serious contender for shooters dealing with poor eyesight. It even comes with a forward grip and top rail out of the box, meaning you can add optics or accessories without extra hassle. Sure, it only accepts Hi-Point's proprietary 10-round mags, but they're easier to load now thanks to the redesigned Easy Feed follower. And with Hi-Point's legendary lifetime warranty that applies no matter how many owners the gun has, you're getting massive value at a shockingly low price. Highlights: rock bottom price of just $389, best value on the list. Recoil buffered design reduces shoulder fatigue noticeably. High-vis front sight is excellent for aging eyes. Enlarged controls and ergonomic grip improve overall usability. Includes a forward grip and optics rail right out of the box. Backed by a lifetime transferable warranty made in the USA. Drawbacks: it's on the heavier side at 6.25 pounds, which might be tiring for extended carry. Limited to proprietary 10-round magazines. No Glock or Beretta mag flexibility. Bulkier design and utilitarian aesthetics may not appeal to everyone. Action is a little slower than more refined blowback systems. Coming in hot at number 5 is the Palmetto State Armory PX9 Gen 3, available for $599 in 2025. PSA didn't just slap a Gen 3 on this thing and call it good. They went all in with a serious redesign that puts comfort, ease of use, and senior accessibility front and center. Let's start with the most welcome upgrade: a brand new enhanced buffer system that dramatically smooths out the recoil. Shooting this feels more like a polite tap on the shoulder than a punch, perfect for folks who don't want their range day ending in joint pain. Weighing in at 5.8 pounds, it's light enough to maneuver easily, but still has the mass needed to keep recoil in check. It keeps the familiar AR-15 style controls, so if you've shot an AR platform before, there's practically no learning curve. But PSA took it a step further with an easy action bolt release that cuts the effort needed by 50%, which is a game changer for shooters dealing with arthritis or weaker grip strength. The charging handle also got the VIP treatment: extended, textured, and glove-friendly, for easier use in cold weather or reduced dexterity situations. One of the coolest upgrades? The newly flared magwell with guide grooves. Reloading is almost foolproof. It practically guides the magazine into place for you, which is huge for those dealing with shaky hands or coordination issues. And yes, it's Glock mag compatible, meaning you're not stuck hunting down proprietary mags. PSA even includes a 15-round magazine with a high-vis follower and an easy-to-compress spring. What we love: familiar AR-style ergonomics make for easy adaptation. Soft shooting buffer system is perfect for aging shoulders. Uses Glock magazines, flexible, affordable, and widely available. Magwell redesign makes reloads smooth and stress-free. Bolt release and charging handle are optimized for low-effort operation. Price is solid at just $599 for this level of usability. Watch out for buffer tube limits your stock customization options. Can feel a bit front-heavy, especially with a full mag. Metal receivers might turn into icicles in cold weather. The trigger is basic fine for casual shooting, but might underwhelm precision fans. Next up at number 4, we have the Ruger PC Charger Adaptive. Priced at $625, a fantastic pick for anyone who wants a compact, ultra customizable firearm that doesn't skimp on accessibility. Ruger took the already popular PC Charger and added a smart dose of senior-focused upgrades that make it one of the most comfortable shooting experiences in its class. Let's talk comfort. The star of the show is Ruger's adaptive grip system, which lets you adjust the grip size and angle to your exact preference. That means no more hand cramps, awkward wrist angles, or fighting to find a decent hold. You can tweak the grip angle anywhere from 15 to 25 degrees, which is a big deal if you have limited wrist mobility or arthritis. The included SB Tactical Adjustable Brace provides rock-solid stability without adding noticeable weight. The PC Charger Adaptive is also crazy lightweight at just 5.2 pounds, which is perfect for shooters who don't want to lug around a heavy rifle all day. Another standout is Ruger's clever takedown design. This thing breaks down into 2 compact pieces, without any tools and barely any effort. That's ideal for storage, transport, or cleaning, especially if you've got limited grip strength. The charging handle is non-reciprocating, enlarged and textured, built specifically for users with weaker hands. And the magazine release is reversible, so whether you're a righty or a lefty, you're covered. Compatibility is on point too. It takes both Ruger and Glock mags, giving you options based on what's already in your safe. What we love, adaptive grip size and angle equals comfort tailored just for you. Extremely lightweight at only 5.2 pounds. Tool-free takedown is quick, easy, and satisfying. Compatible with both Ruger and Glock magazines. SB Tactical Brace adds serious stability with zero bulk, ambi-friendly controls, and integrated accessory rails. Watch out for shorter 6.5 barrel means slightly lower velocity. Brace may need tweaking to get that perfect fit. Fewer stock upgrades available compared to traditional carbines. Pistol-style format can be unfamiliar for some, but once you adjust, it's a joy. Sliding into third place is the CMMG Resolute 100 MKG in 9mm, with a just barely budget-friendly price of $699. Now this one's a bit of a stretch on the wallet, but believe me, it earns its place. Why? 2 words: radial delay. CMMG's radial delayed blowback system isn't just tech jargon, it's a true game changer. It drastically softens the recoil, making it feel more like shooting a rimfire than a 9mm carbine. Seniors who dread that sharp jolt after every shot will love how smooth this one runs. Weighing in at 5.5 pounds, it's light enough for most folks to handle all day without fatigue, but still solid enough to stay planted when firing. What's more, CMMG added a thoughtful senior assist controls. Package this includes extended bolt and magazine releases that are super easy to operate, even if your hands aren't what they used to be. But it gets better. This carbine isn't picky. It cycles everything from cheap range ammo to +P defensive rounds without a hiccup. That kind of reliability is worth its weight in gold. The trigger is a crisp single-stage setup with a light 4.5-pound brake, and it's smooth as butter, no gritty take-up, no finger fatigue. The ergonomic senior grip also deserves applause. It features a vertical grip angle, an enlarged palm swell that help reduce wrist fatigue over long sessions. And of course it feeds from Glock pattern mags, including the included 15-round Magpul PMAG. Why? It's a winner. That radial delayed system practically eliminates recoil. Built for ammo reliability no matter the brand or pressure. Excellent trigger feel with low pull weight. thoughtful senior-friendly controls throughout. Comfortable, wrist-saving enhanced grip, covered by a lifetime warranty. Set it and forget it. A few cautions. Right at the edge of our budget at $699. Takedown is a bit more complex than most. The bolt carrier group is on the heavier side, which may slow things down. Color options? Just one, stealthy black. Taking the silver medal at number 2 is the Freedom Ordnance FX9 Senior Edition, clocking in at $649 for 2025. Unlike most senior-friendly models that just swap out a grip and call it a day, Freedom Ordnance built this rifle from the ground up for older shooters. No gimmicks, just smart, functional engineering based on real feedback from senior shooting communities across the country. At 5.6 pounds, it keeps things light and manageable, with a classic AR-15 style layout that's instantly familiar to most longtime shooters. But where this gun really shines is in its effortless operation. The factory charging handle has been replaced with an oversized ambidextrous handle that cuts required force by a massive 60%. You don't need to fight with it, just pull and go. The recoil system is another high point. Freedom dropped in a multi-stage spring buffer that reduces felt recoil by up to 40%. Pair that with a custom compensator up front, and you've got a carbine that practically refuses to rise off target, even during rapid fire. Every control on this gun was re-engineered for ease. The mag release is double-sized, serrated, and easy to hit. Safety selector uses a 45-degree throw way smoother than the typical stiff 90. Even the takedown pins are oversized and deeply knurled for tool-free disassembly. In short, it's got big buttons, soft kicks, and intuitive controls all in a sleek senior-centric package. Why it deserves the number 2 spot. Truly purpose-built for older hands and reduced dexterity. Fantastic recoil and muzzle control thanks to spring and combo. Oversized controls throughout make handling a breeze. Accepts Glock magazines and includes a handy easy load assistant. Full-length top rail for all your optics and gadgets. Just a heads up, aftermarket parts may be limited. This one's a bit of a unicorn. Proprietary buffer system means fewer third-party upgrade options. Slight front weight bias if you go accessory heavy. Only available in one color, matte black basic but reliable. Claiming the top spot on our list for 2025 is none other than the Thurion Defense 9mm Senior Carbine, priced at $695, and trust us, it's worth every penny. While Thurion may not yet be a household name, they've absolutely knocked it out of the park with this one. This isn't just a carbine with a few tweaks. It's a precision-built machine crafted from the ground up for older shooters. If you've been struggling with weight, recoil, or controls, this is the one to beat. Let's talk weight. At just 5.3 pounds, it's one of the lightest on the list. But it doesn't just feel light, it feels balanced, with a perfect center of gravity placed right over the grip. That means it doesn't tip forward or drag your arms down, even after extended range time. It feels more like an extension of your body than a bulky tool. Now here's where the magic happens. Recoil reduction. Thurion developed a proprietary delayed roller blowback system, combined with an advanced buffer that cuts felt recoil by an insane 65%. No exaggeration, this is the softest shooting 9mm carbine we've ever tested. Forget the snappy jab of a typical PCCs, this is more like a gentle push, so soft it almost feels fake. Shooting it is genuinely fun, not a chore. The controls are equally impressive. Everything from the charging handle to the safety selector is oversized, light touch and ergonomic. No wrestling with stiff buttons or hard-to-reach levers. The iron sights are high contrast and extra clear, built specifically for aging eyes that may need a little extra help with visibility in changing light. Why it earns the crown. Best-in-class recoil reduction, you'll think you're firing an air rifle. Lightweight at just 5.3 pounds, with flawless balance. Controls are incredibly user-friendly and soft to manipulate. Top-tier reliability across every ammo type we tested. High-visibility sights designed for aging vision. Backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Yes, even if you pass it down. Some things to keep in mind. It's from a smaller manufacturer, so local availability may be limited. Might require special orders or online-only purchase. Proprietary parts could be harder to replace. The manual of arms is slightly different, so expect a short learning curve. And that wraps up our countdown of the top 10 best 9mm carbines for seniors in 2025. Whether you're looking for a lightweight plinker, a home defense tool, or just something fun to shoot without stressing your joints, there's something here for everyone. Just remember, the best firearm is the one you can operate comfortably and confidently. Always test if possible before you commit, and choose based on your hands, your eyes, and your needs, not just the brand name or the buzz. If you found this guide helpful, please smash that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you never miss our weekly senior-friendly firearm reviews. And let us know in the comments, which carbine do you think deserves the #1 spot? Got questions? Ask away. We read every comment and love hearing from our community. Thanks for stopping by. And until next time, stay sharp, stay safe, and keep shooting smart.